Good morning, St. Lucas. It's Pastor Melissa, and I am so glad to be with you on this Holy Thursday morning. Tonight, we're going to gather here together virtually around our individual tables, but around a table all together here online, that we might celebrate and remember each of those moments that Jesus shared with his disciples in the upper room. From the servanthood of foot washing to the nourishment of communion, the remembrance moments that Jesus shared with those disciples, that we might now remember here in this place all that Jesus has done and is doing for us. Now, if there's anything that is true of Methodists as we remember, as we celebrate, is that we are a people who sings. We are a people of music and song, and throughout all of Methodist history, that has been true, that not only do we preach our faith, we teach our faith, we share our faith with one another in community, but we also sing our faith. And so when we look through our hymnals, when we look through all of our books of music, we are reminded of what we believe in. Those are the places we can go not only for beautiful melodies, but also for reminders of who we are and what we believe and what we are about as people. Now, I come from a long line of Methodists, and so my bookshelves in my office at home are full of old disciplines and old hymnals. And these hymnals here, as I get to touch them and look through them, I'm reminded of the history of my family, but not only the history of my family, the history of my faith family. That throughout history, we have been a people who sing our faith and are reminded of that. And the hands and the voices that have been lifted around these hymnals, while they are merely books now, they represent all of those voices, all of the notes sung, all of the tears shed on each of these pages. And it's that music that often is what brings us together. I think that's so true for St. Luke's. We are a singing church. And I pray that as we have worshiped online, that you have been singing loud and proud, regardless of your talent level, regardless of your skill, regardless of wrong notes, that you are singing your faith in this time. It's one of those beautiful ways that we do join together and come together, even when we are apart. I want to share this morning a hymn that I think speaks to what the remembrance of this day is all about. The way that even though as we are right now physically distant, we are, as many of you have said, more connected than ever. Even through these virtual means, this has seemed to be more connecting and more community building than even when some days that we were in the same space. And this hymn that speaks so much to this day, but also to who we are as a people, about what binds us together. Let's hear these words. Blessed be the tie that binds our hearts in Christian love. The fellowship of kindred minds is like to that above. Before our Father's throne, we pour our ardent prayers, our fears, our hopes. Our aims are one, our comforts and our cares. We share each other's woes, our mutual burdens bear. And often for each other flows the sympathizing tear. When we asunder part, it gives us inward pain, but we shall still be joined in heart and hope to meet again. We can not only hope that we will meet again, we can know we will be together again. And we can be thankful in this moment that the tie that binds us is that Christian love, is the Spirit, is grace, is all of those spiritual things. But we can also be thankful for the tie that binds us here through technology and through all of those ways that we are connecting with one another, through phone calls, through emails, through Zoom meetings, through all of those ways that we are still bound together, though we asunder are parted at the moment. And we continue to hope for that time we will meet again. But tonight, we remember what it means to meet together around a table that binds us all, around servanthood that we are all called to. It's a place where we are all welcome and that there are no boundaries. And we are thankful tonight that technology allows us to, again, have no boundaries at our table, that we can all come together and share in this important meal that does bind us together, even in this physical distance. I pray that you will prepare yourself and your hearts tonight to be at the table with us, and I look forward to joining you there. Amen.